up into the little thing. I don't know why I have such a problem with my phone because it wants to rotate and then YouTube says it can't be that way, and so I don't know. Anyways, one day I'll figure it out and it'll all work out. But for now, they're just little problems that I have. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Saturday night. I thank you for coming and checking out my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back to the crazy that is usually my live and life. Please remember, you guys, to be praying and sending out good positive thoughts for Grace, who lost her father. I really can't touch on it more than that. It's not my story to tell. It's not my business to talk about. However, I just want you guys to be praying for her because I can't imagine losing a parent. I know that, and as a mother, like, I want to die before my kids do, but I still can't imagine losing one of my parents because we're really close and it's just such a big piece of your life. So anyways, so with that said, just be praying for her, sending good thoughts. And if you send her good messages, just make sure, sometimes the people get so many messages that it can be overwhelming. And so, we can't always rush back to getting back to everyone right away. So just wanted to kind of throw that out there. I'm going to be doing a Diamond Art Club Hannah Lynn unboxing in just a little bit. But I just literally went out and got the mail a few minutes ago. Probably should have had that turned over, but whatever. I just wanted to kind of look at these because, as you guys know, I do my own nails. I've started selling a few. They're not in the shop, nor will they be in the shop. I don't have that kind of time, energy to do that. And so I just do a few a week when people reach out and ask if I will. So I needed to get more. I literally just used the last of my number 3 nail in the shape that I like, which is this shape. And that's my thumbnail that I just used the last one of making a set of nails, because I'll probably I'll probably make 3 or 4 sets for the Hand-a-thon that kind of match a little bit my canvas, because that is something that Brandy does, and we've done it for the past 2 Hand-a-thons, and so we are doing it again. So therefore I needed new nails. Well, the nails I got last time were from this company, and I wasn't as impressed with the sizing. It's really annoying because sizing is always a little bit different. So this company, the sizing was just different than the one I did before that. So I decided I would get both and just kind of look at it and see, because this is the one I was used to kind of getting in something like this. So if you ever want to do your own nails, Amazon is a great place to get the material, whether it be nails. They have great nail polish there. They've got a lot of really cool stuff. And sending love and great thanks out to Emma, who sent me a ton of nail stuff. I so appreciate it, because definitely it's just not in the budget at the moment. So, thank you. Oh, look at that. The case is broke. That's too bad. Not really the company's fault. Well, I mean, maybe this one didn't have the bubble wrap envelope, so I don't know. Maybe they could do that. But other than that, the mail is just not exactly the kindest. If you ever send things out, then you know what I'm talking about. So, but anyways, so yeah, I got 2 sets just because I just really wanted to see the difference between the sizing. And also, I do, even though my thumb is a 3, and there's 0 and 1 and 2, which are quite a bit bigger than my nail. I mean, like, this is a 0. And just look at this. Ooh, if I can do it, yeah. So quite a bit different size. So I don't use very many of these, nor do I sell very many of these really big ones. So I tend to, I don't know, I kind of play on the bigger ones. That way, I don't know, I don't waste nails, you know. I did, however, I am going to be starting to do like a nail video, but that's coming. But I have to say, I spent a ton of time swatching all of my nail polishes, going through them. That way, when somebody says, hey, I want a purple, I can be like, okay, well, these are the purples that I have. And I have to say that these are like my new obsession right now. Well, I have 2 new obsessions. See if I can get a good view of those. So the marbly nails, they're just so much fun, and they're fairly easy to get the hang of. And then these are the other ones, which I don't have a flashlight, but you guys should see these suckers in the light. I mean, they are reflective, and so the color completely changes. It is, I mean, it's still like the gorgeous bright color, but it like, I just can't even, I don't know. I can't, it's beautiful. And I'm obsessed. I'll turn my flashlight on my phone and just sit there and be like, you know, moving my hands because they're just so freaking pretty. But I have like 5 of these now, all done. And I had collected a ton of nail polish back when Maddie was first diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and she got put on what is called an Omnipod, which is a pump. And I don't have one close to me to show you guys, but I started painting them and decorating them for her so that, you know, it was a little more fun. She was only 5 when she got it, and so making it, it made the change, the day that we changed the pump, a little bit more fun, and she got to go pick out a new one. And then we also sold those and gave them away a lot because we would turn them into a magnet or into a little ornament, which was a lot of fun to do that. And all the money that we raised doing that went towards her care and supplies and all that kind of stuff. So we have had a lot of fun doing that. But now she doesn't really show her pumps as often. She kind of keeps them hidden a little bit more. And she did ask me to like paint them plain, but before I would go all out and just make them super fancy and gorgeous and fun to I don't know. I had a lot of fun doing them, but it was definitely a lot of work. And so anyways, back then I had a group therapy that I went to every Tuesday. And so every Tuesday on my way home, I would stop and at Walgreens on my way home, and I would buy like 2 or 3 new polishes, like the inexpensive kinds, but like I have to say, one of the more inexpensive nail polishes that I find to be really good and high quality, that you can just get at Walmart or Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, all those places, is the Sally Hansen Insta-Dry. It's a lot of times you only have to do 1 coat of it. It does dry really quick. It doesn't chip. It's just, and it's like $3.99. It's a really good, so I have a ton of those, like crazy amount. And then obviously I have a bunch of other ones too, but Sally Hansen is a cheaper brand, but there are definitely good ones on there. So anyways, I forgot, I don't know, I'm a big dumb head, I guess, tonight. Let me go grab my son's phone because I forgot to get it, and I cannot see any comments right now. I just noticed I was going to say something and then I didn't have it. I need your phone. My phone is at 17. 17? No, it'll have to make do. Let's see if I can remember the thing, because I haven't done it in a little bit. There we go. Whoop, whoop. I did it. First try, you guys. So tonight is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do a live unboxing, which I've done before. And then I'm going to show you the progress I've made. Just a little. I've just done a little on Celia. As you know, we have said you guys can use one that you have already started with, which is really nice because it just, there's so, I don't know about you guys, but I have so many that, oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I have a lot that I've started that I just couldn't like finish because of an event that I did or whatever. And so we had a ton of people in the last two events asking like if we if they could use one of those. And we had said no before because we really hadn't planned on it, but we sorry, I'm trying to get into this and I hate going on his phone because it doesn't say. It's not easy. I'm not like good enough at technology, I tell ya. Like I swear it changes every time with what I need to say to get into it. Like it normally pops up on his little like, cause if I go in to put it in a new account, it will say, it'll say like, oh, it's already on here. You know what I'm saying? When it's just, I don't know. It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy, I tell ya. Hopefully I can get on here, because otherwise, yeah, I gotta see who's in here, and I want to see what you guys are saying, and I want your, opinions on the new Hannah Lynn that I'm going to be unboxing. I have done them in the past, live unboxings, and they seem to be something that people enjoy. I wouldn't do it all the time because I feel like it's so there. Okay, I'm so sorry, you guys. I had to verify that it was me. I'm on my phone, and so anyway, that just was not fun because it kicked you out for a minute, and I don't like that. And I better shut the door, otherwise I'll be getting yelled at in a minute by my son. I don't know why, he just freaks out when his door's open if he's playing a game. Sorry, this has gotten to a little bit of a frazzly start, but Wendy, you have been a member now for 8 months. So thank you so much. I so appreciate that. I think you've been a member, honestly, since I very first started doing the memberships, because it hasn't been all that long since I started doing them. So thank you for doing that. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. Okay. Let's go up to the chat. We are in a live chat. Hopefully it'll stay that way, because last week, not so much. We've got Mary and Sherry. Hello, hello. Mary says, I'm good, trying to decide if I want this baby to evacuate or not. I'd rather cook him longer, but God. Yeah, I know that feeling. They told me with Maddie, I would be lucky to get to 34 weeks. So when I hit 35, 6, and 7 weeks, I felt overdue just because I expected it earlier. And obviously I wanted it to be longer. I wanted her to stay in absolutely as, long as possible, because that's like the safest for them. And yeah, we had already had so many losses and I went into labor with her like 18 weeks. So, but man alive, she was breech, and I think she liked to use my bladder as a trampoline. So sometimes it's a little bit hard. Hello, Nicole, and the other Sherry, and Irene, and Sarah. Hello, hello. Let's see. Ruby. Hello, Ruby. I was in your live last night, by the way. I was just quiet because I know once I say anything, then I start talking to everybody and I don't get anything done. And I was trying to get some stuff done. I was working on a set of nails, and so I was there. I was just quiet. In your little fundraiser one. So then, let's see, we have the other Nicole and Naomi, the Crafty Savage. Hello, hello. And Palmy Crafts and Elizabeth and Minette and Melanie and Nadine. Hello. We have Snuggy's Crafting Corner. Hello. That is definitely a new name, unless you are somebody I know that changed your name, which y'all try to trick me sometimes, I think. But I love that name. That's super cute. Let's see. We have Melody. Hello. And Stacy says, "Hey Shine, sorry I've been MIA, but I'm usually asleep since post-op at this time." Well, I'm glad that you've been sleeping good, and that's never ever have to apologize like when you're off getting well and when you're sick. Like I have friends that sometimes like regularly my friends will message me after a live and be like, "I'm so sorry I wasn't there." And it's like, who said because you're my friend that you have to be there? Would I love you there? Absolutely. Am I mad that you weren't? No, not even a little bit. Like, everybody has lives and stuff outside of my channel, believe it or not. So, let's see. Stacy says, oh, sorry, I already read that one. Linda, hello, hello. Hope you are doing better with your recovery too. I am. Now, I will say this, and it's fine. It's fine, and I'm gonna keep telling myself that it's fine. I started having fevers again this week. They're really low grade. Nothing has even hit 100, so they're really low grade. I'm thinking it's because I started physical therapy and stuff a few weeks ago, and so they're like letting me do a little bit more and more, and that's kind of my body's way of like being like slow down. But I've been feeling more and more like myself again. Lincoln, quit. Hey, you want your cone? Yeah, I know you heard me. Uh-huh. I don't know what he got into, but he was, he's been, yeah, something he ate is bugging his little paws, unfortunately. Let's see. Sending prayers and love for Grace. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Anita, hello. And Stephanie and Samantha and Allie, hello, hello. Chaotic, Crafting with V, welcome. And Ginny, hello. Let's see. Kara, the principal painter. Hello, Kara. Cheryl, welcome. I will be following along in the Hand-a-thon group, but I won't be able to take part. That's okay, Mary. I totally understand. I totally understand. Let's see. I've had the best date night with my hubby. Oh, yay! Then what are you doing on here? You got, he's probably like, he's like, dude, we just had a great date night. Now you're running off to the YouTube? Really? No, I know he supports whatever you want to do. Yes, coloring works for the Hand-a-thon. Absolutely. I say this comedically, but also serious. And I'm not trying to offend anybody or anything. Don't take it that way. But whatever you do, it just has to be a Hannah Lynn. Like, that's it. If it's a coloring page, if it's a cross stitch, if it's a diamond painting, it just has to be something of Hannah Lynn's artwork that's licensed so that we can celebrate her artwork, which is the whole point of the of the event, is to celebrate her. So whatever you want to do is totally fine, as long as it's a Hannah Lynn, then it's fine. With coloring pages, there's a little different rules. Like, we want you to have a new one every week, just because obviously one coloring page doesn't take near the amount of time as like 56 by 76 diamond painting would. So that's the only difference. But as cross stitch goes, like, that's totally the same, because cross stitch takes a lot. Well, for me, it takes me even longer because I haven't done it in so long. But yeah. Susan, hello. And don't forget, you guys, the first 100 people to submit their document, like register, the first 100 people get an extra 5 points. And that's huge. At the end, 5 points can really up your number. So if you are planning to do it, and even if you don't have a picture yet, you can still register and then come back and put your picture on, whenever you can, just so that you're one of the first 100 people. Because that's definitely something that we are trying to encourage so that we can be totally ready too. And you can add in anytime during the month. It's totally fine with us. It's just obviously when we have pre-registration earlier, it's easier for us to like keep track of everything, which is why we, encourage doing like early registration. I did have an appointment on Wednesday and they checked me. At that point, I was 1.5 centimeters dilated and 10% thinned. So labor has started, but it's a slow going process. Now, you're not even in your 3rd trimester, though, yet, Mary, are you? I didn't think so. What week are you, like, gestation? And, I literally walked around at 3 centimeters for 2 months it was with Alex. I went into labor at 32 weeks, and they were able to stop it at 3 centimeters with medications. And so I literally walked around. Well, I didn't do much walking, but I, walked around at 32, or at 3 centimeters from 32 weeks all the way till I had him. So don't freak out too much. Hello, Diane's Diamond Painting. Welcome. Diane is my mom's name. Well, Jake and I started dilating as soon as I got to the 3rd trimester, but got stuck at 3. Yeah. And that's what happens to a lot of people. People will start freaking out, especially with their first baby. Like, oh my gosh, I'm dilating and everything. But that doesn't always mean that baby's like coming yet. It's like pre-dilation, and baby could be like not effaced at all and you can still dilate. We won't go into the gross parts about it, but yeah, it's partly like how long and thick your cervix is. So I won't say nothing else. So I don't want to gross nobody out that gets grossed out about that kind of thing. Kara says, Cheryl, the play come from away and beautiful dinner. He is pretty amazing. Oh, cool. Let's see. La, 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 la. Yes, Allie says, glad you had a good date night. Man, I haven't had a date night in like forever, you guys. Like, I don't even remember. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Let's see. Oh, cool, Wendy. Then yeah, do a coloring book page like that. It might even be more comfortable for you, like sitting wise, to do a coloring page. Like I find that sometimes when I don't want to sit up, but I want to do something, that doing like cross stitching, or I want to learn how to crochet or coloring is something that you can like sit back a little bit and like kind of relax a little bit more than doing a diamond painting and sitting up. I can only like sit at my desk for like an hour because the chair is like an office chair, and while it's super nice and comfy, it's like firmer than my couch, and so it starts putting pressure on my leg and hurts more. And I started having more swelling this week again too, so I have to be careful how long I sit at this desk. She said, I think I'm gonna have to wait to do by Hannah canvas for your fall one, and do coloring this event, unless I can do partials for both Hand-a-thons this month. I mean, if they're partials, I mean, yeah, message me, Stacy. We'll figure it out. Let's see, paybacks for date nights. All we know. Wait, we all know what that means. Sorry. Oh, goodness. Not trying to take Chad into sexy time. Well, hey, it's that time of night for a lot of y'all. It's only 7:30 here, but in my house, like sexy time wouldn't be till like late because the kids, they're older and it's just not. We can't say like, oh, we're gonna go talk for a little while, so give us a minute anymore. Like the kids figure that one out. So, and being that we live in a apartment, it's not like our room is super far away from like where everybody lives and does things. So, um, yeah, it's always sexy time though. Kara, you got no kids at home anymore, so 24-hour day sexy time retirement, yes. Let's see. Susan says I'm gonna try and do the hand-a-thon. Have to catch up on a knitting kit down to start. Yeah, and you guys, like I said, you don't have to join right away, and you can join right away and not have to like okay. Basically, you do what you can, and you'll get the points for what you do. So if you do a progress report picture only once, then that's fine. You'll just get that point and you can still partake in the event. And who knows, maybe that one point will win you the grand prize. Like, who knows? Um, so yeah, definitely. And there's going to be other stuff that you guys can do that's super easy. Whip chats, giveaways weekly. And then at the end, we will have, and we're going to have a live this week with both of us kind of going over all of the, prizes. And so I can tell you this, there will be one prize every week, and then there will be 2 runner-up prizes, and then a grand prize like last time, but even better. So you don't want to miss out. I really try to go out like what's the word? I try to make it where the prizes aren't as generic as a lot of things are, just to make it a little more fun and so like yeah, there's gonna be obviously diamond painting stuff that you're gonna get, but there's gonna be like gift cards and yeah, we're still getting some sponsors, so but we will have that live this week. Hello, Kristen Glitter Rhinestones. That's a new name as well. Where do I find all the details for that? So there's a Hand-a-thon Facebook group, and there we will be posting all of the details in there. The document should be in there. I posted it last week. And like we'll have the rules should still be in there, which they're all in that documented. When you pull up that document to register, it'll tell you about everything basically. So just go join that Facebook page and you'll be able to kind of see everything. So you're 33 weeks and 2 days. Yeah, okay. So you're there, but you gotta go a little bit farther. Keep the bone in the oven as long as you can. Like 37 weeks is ideal. I mean, actually longer than that, but like at least till then. Let's see. Says we recently got some pretty good news. Shriners is flying my daughter and I up their hospital in South Carolina for her appointment April 13th. She needs spinal fusion surgery. That is amazing that they're flying you guys out there. Wow. Now, do they also do like a place to stay and kind of take care of you while you're there, kind of like St. Jude's Hospital? I don't have a ton of experience with Shriners. I've heard things, and like my father-in-law spent time at Shriners, and I had a friend growing up who had numerous surgeries there, but I don't know as much about them as I do like St. Jude's and stuff. which I don't watch the news very often because it just upsets me. So I basically just rely on my husband to tell me what I need to know. But did you guys hear that not Shriners, St. Jude's literally like flew up, like I think it was 4 kids from Ukraine to do their therapy, their cancer treatment, because otherwise they would not make it, which I thought that was, I mean, gosh, St. Jude's is pretty dang incredible. I gotta get this, I don't know why I keep getting this tickle in my throat. So, if I have to go abruptly and do the unboxing another time, I will, because once I get the tickle in my throat, and it just started yesterday night, it just like keeps tickling my throat no matter what I do for like a half hour, and then goes away. It's very annoying. And a lozenge does seem to help, but not always doesn't do everything, so. Hey, Christy, I haven't seen you on here in a hot minute. I'm so glad that you could come and join us. Let's see. Yeah, 35 weeks is like the time where they say they won't stop labor. At least for me, that's the way it was, that at 35 weeks, they would not stop labor anymore. Debbie, oh my gosh, how are you? I love you too, and I have missed you. Debbie is amazing, you guys. Seriously, she's one of the sweetest people that I think I've met. She's amazing. Let's see. Yeah, 2 months have been on a roller coaster for you. I'm sorry. I know what that's like. I really do. The last year and a half has been one for me. And you know, I try my hardest to stay positive. But this last couple weeks, I'm not gonna lie, I have struggled. Like, I just have really struggled. I just feel like this, like my nurse said, she's like, it's like Groundhog's Day. It just won't stop. And I don't want to go into details again and be boring about it, like with the wound stuff. But basically, it just halts at this point, and then I've had to have the surgeries to move it along again, and then so it's really, really irritating. And so yeah, I've had just a more stressful week the last week or two, just with like my mood and all that good stuff. So yeah, definitely, Christy, for sure. Okay, let's get this canvas out. And if my internet goes out, because it literally keeps doing that to me and my son, I will try my best to come back. We just like usually have to just reboot it. Hopefully I didn't just make it, you know, happen. But yeah, because it's really annoying. It's very, very annoying. More for my son because he plays games. I don't play games on the computer or the internet. So for him, he gets annoyed because he, you know, will be like, he'll lose or I don't know, whatever. Big deal for him. Okay, this one is a square. We're going to do things a little differently and somewhat not as long and drawn out, just because I'm watching the clock and sitting here. The longer I sit here, the more I'm going to have a problem afterwards. So it is a square. You do get your tweezers, and you also get your 4-placer, which is in there somewhere. I don't know where, but it is. They've been putting them in all of the canvases lately. Watch, it's not in this one. It'll make me a liar out of me. I don't know. I don't see it, but it's in there, I'm sure. It'll say here. Yep, multi-placer. Usually is a 4-placer. Haven't seen the other ones. This one is not the one I'm doing for the Hand-a-thon. However, I wanted, it was one that I was like, there was a couple of them between this one and the one I'm doing. Who knows? Maybe I'll finish the one I'm doing now earlier, and I will do this one too, because why not, you know? All right. Now, unfortunately, because of my desk, I'm going to have to put my phone to the side, so I'm not going to be able to see comments for a bit, so don't say anything too important. Hello, Mary Lou and Brandy and Tui. Hello. Yeah, so hopefully y'all don't say anything too important because I'm not going to be able to see my phone. So, my desk does not, it's not quite big enough to show it the other way, so I'm going to put it to the side at first. Are you guys ready? Whoa! Is she not gorgeous? Oh, she's absolutely gorgeous. Oh my word, you guys. I wish, oh, look at the cupcake and the, oh, see, this is why. Look at all the pinks and the pinks. Look at the pinks. And her cute little lips and her cheeks. So cute. So cute. I don't know if you saw my unboxing the other day of Genevieve. She doesn't have the pink cheeks or the really big eyes. Which I love it still, don't get me wrong, but that's totally like kind of outside the box of what I've seen for the most part. Yeah, like every other Hand-a-thon I've done or unboxed has had the rosy pink cheeks. And Genevieve does not. But she's absolutely beautiful. And her hair, whew, cannot wait to do that one either. I want to do them all. That's the problem. I want to do them all and I want to work on them all at the same time. Like, that's just how it needs to be. I need to have 1,000 desks so I can go from desk to desk and do my thing. I need to have my own apartment and just have the whole apartment diamond painting stuff. Wouldn't that be amazing? Ooh, I would love that. Okay, so this one has 41 colors. And we're going to, okay, I'm not going to go through all of this like I typically do, but if you're new to diamond painting or like you get your first diamond art club, look at that. It has some cool stuff in it. Some has a thank you code to get like save a little bit of money, which is always a good thing, right? A little money. There is three ABs in this one. Let me show you the thumbnail. Because I can show you the full thing. Look at her. Look at her. Oh my gosh. Look at her hair, you guys. I love the goodies in her hair. Like that. And then down here. I mean, totally, like, if our Hand-a-thon was done in February, 100% it would have chose this one. 100%. Because it definitely has Valentine's vibe. And the name of it is Sweet Selena, and it's a 51 by 71 or 20 by 28 inches. And all of the symbols that I'm looking at are pretty generic. I mean, I can show you those really quickly. I just like, let y'all see them. So those are the symbols. This is a giant sticker. So again, if like this is your first or new diamond painting from Diamond Art Club, this is the sticker. You can cut her out and put her on a storage container. And then these over here are little stickers. I'm not going to pull an actual one up, but I'm going to pull a white one up just to kind of show you. So basically, you can just pull them up like that and put them right on your storage containers. Or for me, like I put it on the trays. And it's just so nice to do it that way. It saves so much time. So much time. They also have a little start date and end date. So you can record that. I would really like to know what is going on outside that sounds like power tools at 8 o'clock almost on a Saturday. It literally sounds like power tools or something power tooly is going outside of my apartment. And it's not quiet at all. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's kind of annoying. Oh, I didn't even see her earrings, you guys. Her earrings say cutie pie. One says cutie and the other says pie. How cute is that? Can you see that? Now, I don't know if you'll be able... you can totally read it on here. I was just going to say, I don't know how visible it'll be on the canvas, but it totally is, you guys. Cutie pie, absolutely, you can see it. If I could zoom in, I would, but I can't. Then this one up here says love you. And this one says be mine. And yeah, they're very much readable. The ABs are symbols 1, 2, and 3. It's like an orangey red 133, green 134, and then 3 141. So all the white in her eyes, those are ABs. The white up here are ABs. Basically all of the white in this canvas is an AB, except for her lips. Well, I lied. In her lips too. And they have these quad spaces that I love when they do that in her eyes. Can you guys see that? Okay, I'm going to pull it down just for a second because I want you guys to see this. And one of my color minders fell off my lazy arm. Okay, so see in her eye how it is it's a box of 4 different drills, right? Well, where are they? Where are they? I put my quads there. Diamond painting with sparklers. Where are my clear ones? Here they are. Okay, so like these are so cool. They add so much like, I don't know, depth to the painting, and it's easy. It's really easy. It doesn't take time, effort, and it barely takes anything. But you put one of those in each eye, where both of the eyes on this have that little quad space. And it's going to make her eye have that, like, what do you call that? Like, you know, when it's, like, a little sparkly and, the twinkle. I don't know why I couldn't think of that freaking word. The twinkle in her eye. Yes. So I love when they actually do have that. And then there's some up in the other areas too. And they're all basically the space for the quads, which sometimes it's a weird shape, so putting the quad makes it harder, but I'm loving that they did that for the eyes, because yes, that is going to be amazing. Let me grab my phone over here really quick. I'm gonna go through them. I'm not gonna read every single one, just because if I do, we'll be here for hours. You guys know me, I go off on a rampage, and that's it. Stiffy Diamonds, welcome. I'm not sure if I remember seeing that name before. But I'm glad that you can make it. And everybody is saying welcome. We have a very awesome group of people here in the diamond painting community, I have to say. Hannah Lynn is just one of my favorites. Yep, she is my favorite. Like, there's nobody even close to where she is for my diamond painting. Like, I could do her all day, every day, diamond paintings, because I love them. Hello, Cynthia. March 1st is coming up. You can help support the channel by becoming a Patreon. Thank you, mean April 1st, but yes, thank you so much. Yes, supporting the channel by being a Patreon, joining, being a member. All of that money goes right back into the channel, and it is all definitely appreciated. Let's see. Stiffy is Berta Sunshine. Berta, you trying to trick me? Goodness. Well, now I can laugh at the Stiffy part, because that was making me laugh internally, but I wasn't going to say nothing. No, but now that I know it's you, yes, that's hilarious. Diamond Queen, hey, how are you? When I see some awesome... Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. Thank you. I'm not sure. Is Nicole in here tonight? I think she was. I saw her, but I might have missed Oh no, she's here. She here. I see her. She got some links in there. She's usually like link, 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 link. She's on top of it. You tricked me. Mr.s said you tricked me. Well, she tricked me too. Because I'm like thinking, oh, everybody's saying welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm like, oh, there's a new one, new person. Like, and I wasn't gonna say anything because I mean, come on though, Stiffy, that's funny. But I was like, nope, nope, not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna be that person that's gonna offend somebody. But now that I know it's Berta, I love Berta. She's funny. She's quite the gal. Feeling kind of crappy, but I'm good. Well, I'm glad that you're good, at least. I'm sorry that you're feeling crappy. I get it. Amelia Pug, Mom, Diamond Paints, hello. Every time I see your name, I I just think of all. I have so many pug related cover writers. And I need to just send you one of them because they're so cute. And I don't know why I have so many of them, but I do. I mean, I have a lot of them. There she is, back to Berta. Oh my gosh, that was funny. Yeah, Wendy, go ahead and message me afterwards. Let's see. Oh, that was funny. Okay. Okay, now, what was I gonna say? I don't think I'm gonna show you guys all the drills in the live. That's just, it's kind of, I know that I do have a good selection of people who message me saying they love that part, they love seeing all the colors. And when I, do the recording of the unboxing, it's different than doing a live and sitting here and showing you every single color. But I can tell you one thing. There's lots of pink. A lot of pink. There's going to be probably the 601, 602, 603. Let's see. Yep. 601, 602. 893, 894, which are like beautiful fuchsias. 956. Like, I love some of the like fuchsia pinks. They're gorgeous. I'm surprised that they didn't put a little, like, some of the pink ABs. Now, I don't even think they have a dark pink AB that I've ever seen from Diamond Art Club, but wouldn't that be gorgeous? Like, that would be really cool. Or like for these polka dots through here, like that. See, and this is the thing about customizing, you guys. It's so much fun to customize your paintings once you get to a place where you're comfortable doing it, because you can make it look like something a little more original than everybody who has that canvas, and it's just fun. And it's not like you can do it wrong. People are always like, oh, I'm afraid I'll mess it up. It's your painting, and if you mess it up, take them off. Like, we all as diamond painters have put down the wrong color, and if you've been diamond painting for a while and you're telling me you haven't, you're either an amazing diamond painter with an incredible focus, or you lying, because I'm sorry, but I've done it so many times I can't even count. So yeah, if you can pick those off and fix them when you're customizing, I can't tell you how many times I've customized and taken something off, tried something different, because it's just the way it is. But like, I will probably put a couple ABs up here in her food up here, maybe some greens, oranges, I don't know, we'll see. And I think I'm going to make her little polka dotted glove, the dot part ABs, because I think that would be really cool. Let's see, what symbol? That's the 498. So another thing with diamond painting with sparklers, she has so many different AB colors. You can look, like I said, it's like on this one, it's 498. So I can go on there and I can buy the AB squares 498 if she has it. And then you get to put it on your canvas. It's just a fun way to just add a little bit of flavor of what you like. So it'd be fun to put some greens maybe in her earrings too. Make those a little bit more sparkly. But yeah, so she's gorgeous. I love it. I love her hair too. Gosh, wouldn't you just die to have that kind of hair? Like really. It's like the big curls and the color. I love her hair. Beautiful. I used to have thick hair like that, and then I had kids. Not so much anymore. My son has my hair, and he is growing his hair out. Well, he's been growing it out for a long time. It's pretty long, and I am like trying over and over to let him let me. I mean, to get him to let me straighten it and then curl it like with like just the big like beachy wave kind of curls, because oh my gosh, you guys, it would look so cool in his hair. But I've even bribed him with money, and he still says no. I'm like, dude, you could literally shower afterwards. Your hair will go right back to normal. But he doesn't believe me. It's like,
I just said I don't want.
He doesn't believe me.
I don't want to.
He doesn't want to. Well, I don't care. One of these days, he'll be sleeping. He's gonna wake up and half his head's gonna be straightened. Let's see here. Kicking your wallet, mystery. It's trying to say, hey, you gonna buy what's in your cart? You gonna get me? Nope, I'm not gonna get you. Nope. We're gonna put our foot down, Brandy. We're putting our foot down. And you're telling Amazon, leave me alone. Quit it. No more. I have so much nail polish and resin stuff all in my cart for buy later. The list keeps growing. I know, me too. I know it does. Skills. I got skills. No, I really don't. I just have fun with it. I just don't care. Because it's my painting. If I'm going to do it for somebody else, then obviously I would ask them, like, hey, would you want this? But if I'm going to do it and it's for me, then I'm going to do it how I dang well want to do it. Because it's mine, right? Okay, I'm going to now show you what I've done. Now, I'm really working on going slow, and I've actually been doing like single placing a lot too because I don't want to go too fast. But if I go too fast, hey, you know what? I could do another one. So there's that. That's a positive on it, right? Okay, ready? Here we go. Here is the one. Oh, here. Hold on. It's backwards. It's backwards. Now, no, you can't see all of the part right here because I have the papers covering it, and I don't have my light pad over here to like shine through it. But let me say this, it is so flippin' amazing with what they've done with how many ABs they have put in her hair. Like, I'm not even adding anything to her hair, which is rare for me because there are so many. There are 3 big bags of the blue ABs. 3 of them. Like, that's a lot. That is a lot of ABs. Let's see here. Yeah, and Brandy's Etsy shop. Thank you, Nicole, for listing that. She does nails, and she does seriously, guys, she does a mean gradient, and that's something I won't do. So don't ask me, because it ain't happening. I'll do it for myself, or I'll just ask her, because she's so good at it. But that is like her kind of trademarks, thing that she does really well. And I just said, no, I'm not going to do that because that's her thing. So, because I was doing this at the coffee table, I kind of fold it down a little so it makes all these get like this bubble. And it really annoys me when I'm sitting over where it's flat, because I don't want that little wrinkle in there. But anyways, yeah, definitely check her out. She did my, if you want a reference, you can message me, or you could go to our first hand-a-thon that we did together. She did my nails for that one, and they were gorgeous. It was for Faye that she did them for, and they were absolutely beautiful nails. So if you're looking for a nice set of nails that you can glue on and you can keep them on for trust me, I have a lot of secrets to keep them on for a long time. Like, I wanted to change the color of mine because I had one pop off, and I literally had to get my nail off stuff out because I could not get them off. And this finger is really sensitive because I like pulled up my nail. So many nerve endings under there. So this one's a little sore from doing that. So like if you buy them, she usually, I believe, gives you a choice between glue or the little like sticker pad things, which you can like take them on and off better with those. But yeah, with glue, like I mean, I've literally had my nails on for a month before. So there are ways to make them kind of go out, but it's these ones I did this color specifically for my canvas because of all of here. Let me just show you a little bit because maybe some of y'all haven't seen the unboxing of this one. If you haven't, you should watch it just because of the ABs. Like it is incredible. Okay, so here is some of her blue hair. Now, see this color right here? The thick AB, they're the thick blue stripe, the big one, the thick ones. Those are ABs. So her hair is going to light up like the 4th of July. Like it is going to be, it's going to be something. And I'm not even going to have to buy anything for it because they all came. And there was 4 ABs in this one. There's a yellow, an orange, a green, and a blue. So definitely worth it. I mean, you can tell over here. Whoops. There goes the phone. And then I laugh as I bend over and snort. Alrighty. Anyways, over here, you guys, I have not added anything to this. This is just there, girls. Oh, look at that. Look how pretty that is already. I mean, look at those sparklies, and they're just so gorgeous. I love it. Like the blues around the hearts. And there's the orange ABs in here, and in here, and the yellow, and the green. Like, all 4 ABs are in this area. And I do have a set of nails I'm working on that are rainbowy. And I'm very excited for them, but they're taking forever to do. So those will be on, later on, but that's more for the rainbowy. I did the blue more for the hair. But if you look how much I've done, like, it's pretty good sections. Or a pretty good amount for just 2 days of working on it. So see, like, you know, if I finished that row, then it would be another 2.5 rows. So yeah, I don't want to go too fast because I do want to work on this one for the event. And sometimes when I really get into one and I don't have anything else I have to do, I will just sit there all day and work on it, and that's all she wrote. So my kids are like, "Do we have dinner?" No, I fed you last night. Oh, I'm just kidding. But they're old enough. They're like, you know, Maddie's almost 13. She'll be 13 in 3 weeks. Huh. And Alex just turned 16, you guys. I'm getting old. That means that I'm going to be 38 in 2.5 weeks. Holy something else. Let's see. You need a stiffy for your phone so you don't drop it. You know, I need my phone thing. You know, my phone thing that I just didn't bring it over because the only time it doesn't really work well is when it needs the charger cord, which it did because my son never charges his freaking phone. So yeah. Kaden, the hot sassy bitch. Hello, welcome. What date is your birthday? The 16th of April. And then Maddie's is 5 days after that. You can imagine that birthday, how that birthday was. I forgot I had Alex's phone, and I'm going to show you guys these colors. This nail color change. Watch. Okay. So there's it normally, right? Look at this. Look at that. Is that not like something else? I mean, when you put that color or that light on it, it just changes it so drastically. Like, it's so sparkly and so fun. I mean, I when you go out in the sun, these things are gonna blind somebody. Like, I love them. And they were, the pink set I had on last week were the same way. And the purple set that a week before, same way. I was out, I actually drove the car for the first time because my physical therapist said that she wanted me to drive the car for one or two blocks just to see how it felt. And I put the sunroof down because we got a new car and I haven't been able to drive since we got it. And I put the sunroof down and it was sunny that day and I was just sitting there like, ooh, these could be an accident waiting to happen. Like, don't look at the nails. Don't look at the nails. Because I get distracted, especially about something shiny. Oh, Cynthia, we are super close. The 19th. Right smack dab in the middle of me and Maddie. Hello, Linda. I think 38 is... You think 38 is old, try 60. Yeah, well, you know what I get from everybody, like all my nurses and stuff, they're like, you're too young to have all these problems. I'm like, well, okay, does that mean that I get like I get like the senior discount and stuff because I have all the problems of a 60-year-old, just still 38? I can't even imagine. I'm gonna be falling apart when I hit 60. They told me I was gonna need a hip replacement by the time I'm 40. And one good news about my health is that the doctor thinks that we could push it out a good 5 to 10 years, which is great because that was something I was really, really, really not looking forward to doing or having to do. So yeah, Beth, I think I have to lay off the polish tonight after if you have color. Woo, the fumes. Yeah, because you're in like a bedroom. So I can see that because like for me, I did 300 and I think 40 colors, I believe is what it turned out to be. And I literally did it like 2 days straight, but it's in our big living room with the fan, going, circulating the air. And one of the days, actually, during one of the days, it was warm enough. It was like 50 degrees that day, and it was like sunny. So, to us, that's like a heat wave this time of year. So we opened the door and everything. It was so nice today. I was able to go to the mailbox, which is not that far, and back in my like sweater that has a lot of holes in it. It's like one of like the knitted type sweaters, and I was plenty warm, which yeah, it was a good day. Maddie, I told her, I'm like, you should take Lincoln on a little walk or something because it's gorgeous outside today. She was lazy and didn't do it though, so I can only make fun of her because she's in the room. If she wasn't in the room, that would just be bullying, right? That would just be mean. She's giving me the death stare. We've got Diamond Sparkle Chase. Hey, I'm just about ready to get off, but I'm glad you could at least jump on for a minute. Oh, you went to see the Batman movie. That was nice of him to take you. I can't even open the window because Chris had broken it when this was his bedroom. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Rain is coming, is it? Oh man, it was so pretty today. Yeah, but you're so much closer to the coast, so is it for sure coming to me? Because usually if rain's coming to me, that usually means a headache as well. I mean, I always have a headache, but sorry guys, my phone is not on Do Not Disturb. And because I'm going to say bye in a minute, I ain't going to change it, because if I do, what happens is that I forget to change it back, and then all of a sudden I have like 1,000 like text messages, and people are like, my mom is like, hey, hello. Anyway, I didn't notice, so I got a little bit of ink on my canvas. I just noticed that it was here at the bottom. I knew I got a tiny bit up on the side, but see that right there? Yeah. That's, at least it's not on anything important, but like a part, it's not an important part, but the marbling, the nails that you do make it look like marbling is not actually a polish. It's basically food coloring. So it's like watery coloring. And I was stupid and a big dum-dum head. I was actually talking to Brandy when I did it. I dropped the entire thing of blue. And I'm like, well, there goes our carpet deposit thing. Because, yeah, it ain't. You can clean up a lot of stuff out of these carpets. Blue dye, not so much. Like, not so much. Very sad day for the carpet. And normally I have a carpet runner right there, but I had spilled something 2 days before and I washed it and it was hanging to dry, so it wasn't there. you know, don't you love it when everything like comes together and it's like the perfect storm? Yeah, Nicole gets the sinus headaches too. Normally it's not, she's normally not saying rain is coming. Normally she's saying, hey, be prepared. Your head's going to hurt tomorrow. Because she gets the weather like the day or two before we do. Because she's just a little bit west of us. And she's closer to the coast. Anyways, so, yeah, she has, like, she gets sinus headaches like me. I mean, I always have a sinus headache because I have chronic sinus disease. So, like, I have days where it's not that bad, though. It's just, I can pretty much ignore it. And then there's other days where it's just so bad it makes me feel, like, sick, like to my stomach. Amelia says, my knees ache when the weather changes. Yep, there's a lot of people who have that, especially people who have, like, arthritis. D-kitting Hummingbird Garden. I have so many that I still need to like D-kit. I did a ton of them though. You had snow today, Nicole. Wow. Well, we've had snow in June, so I can't say that that's completely crazy. I mean, we joke that Spokane is a place that you can, you can shovel the snow, have to use your windshield wipers and suntan lotion all in one day because you get it all. Brandy, how many years is it? I know you told me. It's a big one, isn't it, this year? Like, isn't it like your 25th or something? 20th or 25th? No, it has to be more than 20th because Chris is... Wait, did you say it? Oh, okay, I was right. It was 25th wedding anniversary. I remember you told me the other day and I was like, yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's like, have a party type one, do something big. My dad took my mom to Vegas, on their 25th wedding anniversary. They don't gamble or anything. They just wanted to go because they had never been. I think my dad gambled once or something at the penny slots, but because they were like, oh, we have to gamble something when we're here. But yeah. The silver anniversary, probably, because that's a big one, I know. I mean, man, we had, when was it? It would have been, 3 or 4 years ago would have been my grandparents' 60th wedding anniversary. But my papa died a few years ago. That was a hard day. So, my whole body aches during weather changes. Yeah, I'm sorry that you have that, because that does suck. That's something that I can say I don't have, though. You're celebrating your 3-year. Well, happy 3-year anniversary. We got a little time. I'm sure I'll talk to you before then, and I'll be able to tell you that again, because, we've got a month for that. We just celebrated our 17th wedding anniversary 2 days before Alex. And I'll just admit this now, I kind of forgot. I didn't forget. It was like, I don't know why, but I thought that it was the next day. Like I thought, because our anniversary is on the 5th, and I thought that day it was the 4th. And Seth said something about it, and I was like, "What? It's tomorrow." He's like, "No, it's kind of today." I was like, "Oh crap!" I felt bad, but I've got a lot of going on in my mind. Okay. But yeah, it's funny because we can easily, like, he can easily remember. I don't forget these things usually, but like he can usually remember really easily what year it is because he knows how old our son is, and we just have to add a year because we had our 1 year anniversary was 2 days after Alex was born. So, yep, all 4 seasons in one day. Absolutely, Nicole. We absolutely have that here. I'll never forget that when we were driving home from Seattle when Seth got hurt, it was June 8th, and it was like we had snow and it was sticking to the ground. And we were like, what is going on? Kelly Ripper in Melbourne, Australia. We get all 4 seasons in a day, too. You just have a cool name, Kelly Ripper. I mean, come on. I know it's not like the, one that's on TV, but when I first saw your name, I was like, oh my gosh, how many times a day when you meet somebody new does that come up? So sorry to be probably one of the many that has done that to you. Your parents just celebrated their 54th. Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, especially nowadays, like, that's amazing. It really is. On TV is Ripa. Oh, is it spelled? Hold on. Oh, it is Kelly Ripa, not Ripper. I don't even know why. When I said her name, like, yep, that's my brain for you when you have the letters and stuff in there. My mouth and my brain and my thought process and everything, it don't go together. Like, I saw Ripper, but I heard Rippa in my head. Do you know what I mean? When I saw it, that's what I heard. Hope I make it that far. Of course you'll make it that far. Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't you? I wish I was as rich as the TV Rippa. Don't we all? Oh, man. Well, good, Cheryl. I'm glad. I laugh at myself all the time. I'm one of those people who, okay, my kids and my husband get annoyed, but I don't really care. I laugh what they consider would be too much or at everything. I find things funny. Like, I'd rather laugh at it than, I don't know. I just think things are really funny. So I'm always like, oh my gosh, you have to watch this. This is so funny. And I'm like dying laughing, and they don't even hardly chuckle or smile. And I'm like, how could you not like laugh at that? Come on. So then when there is something that like Seth, my husband, if he actually like laughs, I'll go show my kids. I'll be like, no, seriously, this one's really funny. Your dad actually laughed out loud. And then they'll take me seriously and watch it. But other than that, they'll be like, no, we don't want to even know. Oh, man. Because I could be crying, and they're just like, huh, that's funny. Lincoln makes me laugh all of the time. That dog has the goofiest, silliest, stupidest, dumbest, smartest personality all in one. Like, all in one. Thank you, Sparkle Chase. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely on your way out, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Remind me that, you still want me to be here and come on and talk to you guys, and that I'm not super boring and all that, because, sometimes we have our moments as creators, and I've had them lately. I don't know why, but I'm like, nope, I don't think I'm interesting. I'm boring. Why would people want to listen to me? I'm not trying to get you guys to say anything, so don't even say anything. I'm just saying, as creators, we go through those emotions. A lot of the times I don't even think about it because I talk so much anyways. It's just like normal to me, but we have our days and we have our moments and we have our weeks or months or whatever it is. And I think that just because of everything lately with my health, I'm like, feel like I'm like that person that always has something going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's made me get like self-conscious in my head. Brandon says, I love Lincoln. I need my daily dose. I know. So, oh, yes, yes, yes. Not just creators. Exactly. That's true, Cheryl. It's very, very true. Um, so those of you guys that did like the daily dose of Lincoln videos and then they stopped, and I did have quite a few people actually ask me about them because they enjoyed them, which I thought was funny because I didn't feel like people were even really watching them that much. But I don't care. I don't care if it's only one or two people. They're gonna be going up and again. And what I've been doing is like coming up with a ton of them. So I have one for every day in April already ready to go and scheduled. That way I don't have to worry about it or think about it. And the ones I make in April will go, for May. Because what happened was it was like I would forget or wouldn't have something, and it was just, and sometimes it might be a 5-second video of something silly and dumb, but especially like Brandy, she loves to just see him like every day because he's weird, you guys. He really is. Sometimes he acts like he's so dumb, but yet then he's also so smart. And can learn something like that. I mean, he learned how to whisper within like 2 days. I taught him how to stomp his feet in like one day. But then sometimes if he's in a mood and you tell him to sit, he just looks at you like, huh? What are you asking me to do? Yeah. Lincoln is just funny, and he, laughing is the best medicine. And if I'm gonna laugh at my dog all day, I'm gonna laugh at my dog all day, and I don't really care if somebody likes it or doesn't like it, or if I annoy my kids. I know like Maddie more because she's around me more, so I'm constantly like, watch this, look at this, and she's like, she just gives me these looks like she just is like so disgusted. Sherry says he also thinks he's a human. Oh, totally, Sherry. He definitely does, like, I mean, and I think part of that's because I treat him that way. And sometimes, and I know all my family's like, he doesn't understand, but there are sometimes where you say something and that dog just knows what you said. And it might not be words that you've used before for them, like you didn't teach them those things, and then all of a sudden he just did it, or it's just sometimes he just does things that you're like, did you just somehow understand me? Because that was creepy. Yep, I know. Brandi has them saved because I've sent her quite a few Lincoln videos. Like, there's quite a few of them. And there are some that I still like the one where Lincoln is trying to get the blanket off of the couch, and he almost he does fall off, which with his hind legs, and then he does this thing where he's like flipped upside down almost, and he makes this sound like he's screaming. It's like a ha sound, and the face and everything. Seriously, if you have not seen that video and you like funny dogs or just dogs in general, go watch it. It is 100% worth your time. It's hilarious. And we all still laugh when we watch it because it's just one of those that it'll never happen again, and I've never seen any other dog do it. He heals whatever you need healed. Exactly. Yes, he does. And then he hurts the one thing I need to heal because he likes to jump up on the couch and he'll spin to lay down, and the way he spins and then plops, his hip bangs right into mine. No matter how many times I've tried to get him to spin the other way, he doesn't want to. He knows how to. He just plain old doesn't want to. That one almost makes me pee myself. Isn't that one the funniest? Like, that's probably my favorite, like, all-time favorite Lincoln video, is that one. Because he's just, he's too funny. That one, and there's that other one that's on there where he pulls the blanket off of Eli, another dog that we had here for a while. And you literally have to watch closely because you'll think that the camera or your video froze because he stands so still and they just stare at each other like which one of you is going to move because he's trying to instigate Eli to jump off and play. It's hilarious because Eli's all like wrapped inside of the blanket and Lincoln's like, nah. He just grabs the blanket and just slowly pulls it off of him like, you are not hiding under there. That video should be submitted to the Funniest Home Videos. I laughed so hard that day when I watched it. I know, they are so funny. That video is just, I know, I should submit it to something because it's pretty dang funny. Merge Love 44. Hello. I hope I said that name right. I'm glad that you joined us. We are just about ready to wrap up, but welcome. I haven't seen that name before, so welcome. Well, I don't remember seeing that name before, but you know what? Sometimes I don't remember a conversation I had 2 hours later. And I blame the stupid muscle relaxers that the dang doctor makes me take. Because I swear it gives me like brain fog and I'm like, we didn't say that. My husband's like, we just talked about it. Drives my kids crazy too. You did say it right. I found your page earlier today. Oh, very cool. Well, I'm glad. Welcome. And I hope you enjoy some of the videos and the lives. We do have a lot of fun. There's always a lot of laughing. Even if it's just me laughing and then you can just laugh at me. I don't care. If you want to laugh at me, as long as you're laughing and having a good time and enjoying yourself, that's all I care about. You should see mine when they get the zoomies. Oh, yeah. It's flipping hilarious. Oh, yes. And there's videos on there with that, too, where Lincoln comes inside at night from going to the bathroom, and he just, like, runs so fast that he can hardly turn. And it's like he does laps around our apartment, and it's just funny how they get that. Lincoln gets the zoomies anytime it snows and you let him out because he'll literally, like, it's pretty funny how much he loves the snow. Pile of snow, he'll start putting his face in and he'll eat his way down with the snow all the way to the ground. And then he'll come up and he'll have snow all over him. And I'm like, dude, you are going to give your nose, like, frostbite. Because, I don't know, that dog is something else. He is something else. So, okay, well, I need to go because Maddie keeps asking me something. I don't know what she wants something. So, I better go. Plus, I'm not supposed to be sitting on this chair super long because I don't want my leg, swelling up any more than it already is. So, yeah, if you want to continue hanging out, watching people diamond paint and talking, and I will be over there as well. Nicole just listed Jeremy's channel. He should be live already, and you can click on over there and continue hanging out with everybody. So I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. If you have any questions, concerns, anything about anything or about the Hand-a-thon, please feel free to either message me on Facebook or my email, which is shinelikeadiamond2019@gmail.com. Or if you just need someone to talk to, I'm always there too. So, Berta, I take care of a Chihuahua regularly. And actually, we went from walking that dog to now, like, he's here from 9 in the morning till 6 at night. So I get you with the Chihuahua thing. But anyway, so yeah, just anything you need. Brandy can also answer questions about the Hand-a-thon as well. And that's all I really have for you. So thank you for coming today. Thank you for keeping me company, making me laugh, looking at what I've done, seeing the new one that I just opened. I greatly appreciate it. So don't forget, as always, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think. You're definitely loved more than you know. So with that, keep on shining, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.